Nearly 30 Yale undergraduate departments have no Republican faculty. Anybody surprised?
No.
Buckley Institute reports. By the way, the great William Buckley was phenomenal. William Buckley was phenomenal.
I'm not saying F. I'm not saying
Buckley.
F. William Buckley. I'm saying William F. Buckley.
Watch your language. The way you speak about William F. Buckley.
Okay, sorry about
Okay,
that.
what page is that story
It's on page 5.
Let me go to page 5. Here we go. So, I don't. Is it on addendum page? No.
No. Nearly 30 Yale undergraduate departments have no Republican faculty.
I'm telling you, I don't have it on page 5. That's what I'm telling you.
You see it, Umberto?
It's under U.S. News.
U.S.
Right under
News.
the Fed. Yeah.
I have it on screen.
It's the second.
I know, but I'm trying to go to the page so I can read it.
Oh, it says page 3.
But it's page 4. It's not 3.
Okay.
Okay. A recent study on the Republican faculty departments, 27 departments. Okay. For the third year in a row, our research has highlighted a significant political and ideological imbalance among Yale faculty. Lauren Noble, founder and executive director of Buckley Institute, said in a statement, Yale has committed repeatedly over decades to fostering an environment conducive to open debate and discussion, but has all but excluded diversity of opinion through its hiring process, she said. With such a dramatic ideological chasm between the Yale campus and the country, it's not hard to see why trust for higher education is so low. The Buckley Institute's report looked at Yale's undergraduate department as well as its School of Management and Law School. It found that nearly 83% of faculty are registered Democrats. Damn. Primarily support Democratic candidates. More than 15% identify as independent. Ready? Only 3% of faculty is Republicans.
Probably secretly, too.
Oh, my God. By the way, those 3 are about to get killed. Most notably, 27 out of 43 undergraduate departments have 0 registered Republicans on their faculty. The report also pointed to Yale's Woodward report, which defines the university's principle on free speech and academic openness. Holy moly. This is ridiculous. Brandon, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, so I could relate to this
3%.
100%. So when I was junior or senior in college, it was when Trump was running for president in 2016, and I would spend like 20 minutes in every class being like argued with by all 30 people around me. Like, so my professors were consist of people from the CIA, from DHS, from Homeland Security, from State Department, and they were all so liberal, and I didn't even realize it until the election. It was like how the mainstream media got activated and became like vicious about it. That's how my professors became, and that, like, you know, as a byproduct, most of the class was like that. And I literally had to write things in a way where I sounded liberal to not get a bad grade.
Stop.
I swear to God, yeah. Like,
And this is a guy that has a bachelor's in national security and a master's in national security.
Yeah. Like,
what percentage of your professors? First of all, how many people major in national security?
There's a big class. There's like 20 to 80 kids in every class. The entire department was probably a couple hundred kids.
In national security, what percentage of your classmates and professors were liberal?
I think like probably 95%.
Of classmates and professors were liberal?
Professors, I'd never met a conservative professor at my school. Classmates, 95% liberal.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a great exercise for you, though.
Yeah.
To still come out being conservative.
Oh, yeah. Well,
did you ever flirt with being a liberal? Did you ever say, I'm going to paint my hair pink or...
No, I couldn't
not
do
once?
it.
Not a single time?
No.
Yeah, you did it to maybe meet a chick.
As pretty as Mary was, you didn't do it.
No, never. And especially that year, because like I didn't think about this stuff that much until that year, but everything like it's like switched from black and white to in color. It all made sense. But yeah, no, I literally had to write papers that were like anti-Trump to like get a good grade because my professors were just viciously against them, and you know, it's like they were from the deep state. But I think the reason that Democrats gravitate towards academia, or that they end up being Democrats if they're in academia, is because there's no real merit required to being a college professor with tenure. It's like, it's one thing if you go from being a professional in an industry to being a college professor afterwards, but if you start off as a college professor and you're there for 20 years, you're not really graded on anything. You're not really like held accountable for the results of what you produce, and that's like a very liberal mindset to not have to be like accountable for what you produce.
Yeah, and this is pretty wild. So, Humberto, can you type in what are the values Yale University values? What values does Yale University claim they built their institution off of? Okay, can we find that out? Like, I'm trying to find out. Maybe Brandon is upset right now because Adam said some stuff and they're just not in a good mood.
I don't think Brandon's gay.
Maybe.
I'm just asking questions.
So it says to me the core mission of Yale, improving the world today and for future generation through outstanding research, scholarship, education, preservation, and practice. Achieving this mission through the free exchange of ideas in a community that is ethical, independent, and diverse. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, they should change that and say, achieving this through the free exchange of ideas only from the liberal side and 3% being Republicans, and making sure to oust any Republican students and professors at Yale University. That should be it. So, Yale, what happened to you, Yale? Huh? What happened to you? What happened? Did you drink some of that fruit punch that made all of you guys into liberals? Did you guys get scared of debate? Is that what happened to you? How do you process this? Adam, when you went to school, aside from drinking, was there a lot of debating going on? Like, when you went to school, you played football.
Mm-hmm.
You went to
my
Florida
freshman
State.
year, I went to North Carolina. I was at school in North Carolina. Then I went to Florida State.
Okay. What role did debate play in the schools you went to?
Well, I didn't go to a woke liberal university. I went to a Florida State school, and I had friends of all different ideologies. The whole thing with the ideological spectrum is, as long as you fall in line to every single physical attribute, gender, race, none of it matters. But if you ideological differ from what's going on in the woke left, you're excommunicated. So the beauty of going to a school like Florida State or even University of Florida or any sort of state school that actually supports, let's have a conversation and a debate.
Yeah.
I would feel comfortable sending my kids to. When I grew up, Harvard, Yale, Columbia, Brown, these were prestigious universities. They're honestly looked at as like a joke. They're like woke training camps for young college kids. I'd like if I had one, if my nephew got into Harvard, I'd be like, I don't know. I think I would. I have cousins that go to Boulder, and I just say, don't get woke. Don't get woke. That's one of the most woke universities out there. I have family and friends that go to UCLA. Don't get woke. So there's a difference between being in these amazing universities, networking, and being around amazing kids who are doing something with their lives. But to pretend like this is not just a woke training ground of the LGBTQIA plus phenomenon and the pro-Palestine movement and the socialist Marxist indoctrination of our kids, you just be turning a blind eye to exactly what's going on here. Here's that chart right there, Humberto, if you show that. This is something we talked about when the pro-Palestine movement, the pro-Palestine to me isn't anti-Israel, it's anti-America. Show me people in the pro-Palestine movement who are waving the American flag. To me, it's all about America. Forget anything else. Here's this chart right there. We've talked about this. The more expensive and elite of a university, the more likely there was a pro-Palestine encampment. That's the thing in the green. So it just shows that if you're going to like a state college or a local city college, you're just trying to get your degree and get shit done. There's no protests. There's no encampments. So it's the richer and the more elite you are, the more affluent you think you are, the more you think you're right. There's a difference between book smart and being wise. A lot of these kids are book smart and completely idiots. I learned this. Oh, sorry. Saved your life. Saved your life. Bro. We learned this the hard way. When PBD went and debated all those socialists, Marxists, communists at the, what was it called? The thing that
Jubilee.
you did? Jubilee. Every single one of those kids was smart, but they were all useful idiots. They all like kind of knew some stuff. They were doing book smart stuff. This guy's got to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Look at him.
His bladder's gone.
Oh, wow.
Go, bro.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Grow up, bro.
It's like a retirement home.
But all of them were absolute morons. Useful idiots. Book smart,
Yeah.
but absolute unwise.
And if you think about it, Charlie Kirk was on all those campuses fighting these people.
Exactly.
Converting.
Converting, but trying to like break that mindset, which mind you, Brandon, it's not their fault. Their teachers are brainwashing them.
Yeah.
But this goes back to exactly what Pat talked about so eloquently in the beginning of the show, is that we have to realize what the true enemy in our way is. It's this Marxist woke left ideology.
Yep.
And then they're just training every single one of our smart kids, not to mention all the kids from foreign governments who come here from China and Qatar and all these funded universities So to me, we have to stop the infighting on the right and realize that this woke training ground on the left is really where we need to focus.
Yeah. By the way, again, I'm on Yale's website, and I'm still there. I'm telling you, I'm still there.
Okay.
And I'm looking at Yale's website. How the hell? Okay, like to succeed, it takes maximum advantage of academic programs. Okay, great. Explore any intellectual curiosity, the depth of their humanity, and their rigor, purposeful scholarship. Okay, fine. Take responsibility for their personal growth and development, seeking well-being and balance in their lives. Fine. Cultivate their connections to others, Yale community, New Haven, our society, and the larger. Prepare for a lifetime of characterized by learning, service. Okay. Yale is committed to improving the world today and for the future generation through outstanding research and scholarship, education, preservation, and practice. Yale educates aspiring leaders worldwide who serve all sectors of society. And again, it goes to, we carry out this mission through the free exchange of ideas in an ethical, independent, and diverse community of faculty, staff, students, and alumni. And only 3% is Republican. Shame on you, buddy. That is a monopoly.
Mm-hmm.
That is a monopoly.
Yeah.
Okay, we went to Yale. You
Antitrust
remember,
laws.
we went to Yale, you and I. Not we. Vinny, I didn't go to Yale.
Imagine me and you and Mel. Patrick, go back to Talaska.
Right. Nobody in our audience believed that when you said we went to Yale. They're like, Pat went to Yale, and then they knew Vinny never went to Yale.
Yeah.
We went
Vinny
to
went
Yale.
to Yale. Definitely went to Yale at people.
We went
He
to-
definitely didn't go to Yale.
We went to
Hey-o.
Yale to drop off one of our friends.
Yeah,
A
great friend
13-year-old
of ours.
friend.
Great kid,
We went to
great
drop
kid.
this
What a
guy
guy.
off. And at the time when we dropped, he was still 13. We dropped him off. And we're just looking around. I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm surrounded by 97% liberals.
Oh my goodness.
So, I'm, we're in the, messing with people business. And I'm trying to talk to people, and I'm like, if I do, and they, this kid's going to go there, and they're going to know immediately. So we ended up having a conversation. Anyways, I'm not going to tell the whole story what happened there.
Well, are you thinking about it?
And I'm not going to say.
Well,
I'm not,
we know
I'm
where
not
this
gonna
ended,
say.
Pat.
No,
Wait,
it did end well.
He came
Well,
back.
yeah, not that story.
Our
but,
friend came back with a nose ring, a piercing, blue hair,
but-
and he goes by they, them now.
But
That
It's
won't happen
unbelievable.
with that guy.
Not with that guy.
Can you, Umberto?
Not
can you
at
take
all.
a,
That was a joke.
Show a photo of what Yale on the outside looks like. No,
It's
not,
gorgeous. It's
What
gorgeous.
is Vinny doing right there?
I got
Vinny,
Pat a
the
book.
book is upside down and you're reading Dr. Seuss.
Well,
Stop
no,
it.
I got a book yesterday for Pat.
You got me a sick book.
It's ridiculous, right?
Sick.
Could you go to Yale and just look at the outside of it? It's
beautiful.
look at that, bro. By the way, we walk in there. I'm like, wow, it's like it looked. Once we got inside, it was like the LGBTQ Hogwarts. That's what it looked like. The inside, once you're
not
inside,
joking, though.
It looked gorgeous.
Yeah, of course.
and
It's like a
sophisticated.
Miami supermodel. They look
But
gorgeous
then-
on the outside. When you get to know them, you're like, this person is broken.
Oh, Adam,
That's Yale.
And the person,
It looks like a
how
prestigious
about this?
university, and then it's just a woke training camp for the LGBTQIA progressives.
Adam's now dealing with it.
I'm in there, bro.
I don't even want to.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. One time I was, can I tell the story?
Well, hold on, I'm almost
Okay,
done.
go ahead.
I don't want to miss gender or miss two-spirit. I don't know what this thing was that was this thing that was. I don't want to get he, she, them, they, us offended, but it's the person that's like now we've waited in this line for like an hour. We get to the front. I swear to you, I don't know if it was a guy. I don't know if it was a girl. He had hair here. It had breasts, and I was like, even Tico was like, that's not. He's like, that's not real. I was like,
Now this
ask
person's
him.
talking to him, and he does like
doesn't know how to
he's
look.
looking. He's like,
trying to figure out what it is.
so I'm like, buddy, I've been prepping you. This is what it's
This is
gonna
the
look
moment.
like.
And Tico's just like,
You're gonna be
Tico's
around.
face is like trying to figure out like a crossword puzzle that's really hard. Like, wait a minute. And he's looking at me, and I'm like, don't look at me. I couldn't tell you.
Let
if
me
it was
give you a
guy or-
hot tip with these people.
Yeah.
Just assume they have a penis.
At the end of the day,
Whatever's going on, whoever they're
I think he
identifying,
did.
it's some weird dude who's trying to pretend he's not that.
Yeah,
Well,
I think he did. Yeah. Well,
That's what it is.
So did you meet any actual normal girls at Yale?
It
No, I mean,
doesn't
no.
exist.
no.
One time I was
I'm
visiting
sure there was a couple.
Yeah.
one time I was visiting a friend in the Northeast area, and I meet this girl, very pretty.
Sprinklers.
She goes, I go to Harvard. I was like, wow, gorgeous, Harvard. And we start talking. We ended up, I'm in my 20s. I'm in college at Florida State.
Oh, this was old school.
This is old
Yeah,
school.
Yeah, yeah.
30
And I'm
years
like,
ago.
this girl's kind of an idiot. How does she go to Harvard? And I'm like, taking her on a couple dates. I'm like, how's school? Yeah, it's really challenging. And I'm like, so how did you get into Harvard? She goes, no, I go to Hartford. Connecticut. I go, it makes complete sense
Yeah,
now.
CCSU.
I get it. You're from Connecticut,
then
so
who
you would
is
get
the
this.
dummy there that didn't understand the
it's
difference
him.
between
This
Hartford?
But don't worry.
I'm dating a girl from Harvard.
That's true.
No,
I was like,
Hartford.
man, I'm really
Hartford.
in here, bro. 5.0 GPA,
Well, listen,
not
it's
her.
called GCC, Glendale Community
College.
College, where the
that's
goats
great.
go to. Just
The
so you know
goats.
that.
The goats.
If you went to GCC, you're part of a very special fraternity. Also, Santa Monica Community College. Don't get it twisted. Legends go to those two universities. Legends. Arnold went to Santa Monica Community College. So did this guy. And when we took calculus in college, you know who was the curve in the class?
Was it you?
This
That
crazy
guy.
This
Wait,
was the guy.
that's a good thing, though.
That's a good thing. I was
'Cause you were
I
actually
was
good at
on-
math.
I was on the honor roll at Santa Monica Community College. This is in high school. I only paid attention to math. I could care less about anything else. Life wasn't very annoying at that time. But when I went there, I was going to go get my degree and everything. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to go in sales and business. And then, it kind of worked out. And the rest is history. The rest is history. But yeah, that's where I went, Santa Monica Community College.
Well, this is why Charlie Kirk, to put a button on this, a ribbon on this, he wrote a book called College is a Scam.
The other night, my wife's hosting some of her friends over at the house with Bible study. Anyways, they're doing their thing. They're having their food. They're laughing. And I come in. There's like 20 cars in front of our house. My security freaks out. He's thinking something's going on. I said, no. I think there's something. I think Jen told me. And I forgot, obviously. I forget we had some. And I come in. This lady walks up to me. We start talking. Very nice lady. She says, oh, I see the shoes you're wearing. She says, are those the shoes you've worn 3,000 days in a row? She says, after hearing you talk about it, that you've been wearing it for so many days, I eventually bought one for my husband. So guess what, folks? You know what I'm wearing today?
3001.
Let me tell you. When I tell you, since September 9th, September 10th, I've worn this every day except for 3 days. I'm not kidding with you. It's the most comfortable shoes in the world. It's the product that you see us talk about every single flipping day, but today's special. Let me tell you why it's special. You know what just showed up?
Nice.
The whites
Ooh-wee.
officially showed up to our factory.
Flats.
First time ever. And the navy blues showed up. First time ever. By the way, this is now on our 4th order because they sell out. So if you're somebody that's wondering why are people loving these FLB shoes, you may want to watch this video and find out for yourself and then go place an order for someone you love. But this white one just came. Absolutely sick. Look at the bottom of it with the FLB on the bottom. Watch this clip, and then we'll take you to VT Merch, and we'll go from there. Go ahead, Humberto. To create a shoe that blends comfort, function, and luxury, we had the choice to make it fast. We had the choice to make it cheap. We chose neither. Instead, we chose Tuscany, Italy. We chose true Italian craftsmanship, each pair touched by 50 skilled hands. We chose patience, spending 2 years perfecting every detail, and we chose the finest quality at every step. Introducing the Future Looks Bright collection. Not rushed, not disposable, not ordinary. Rather, intentional, luxurious, timeless. There you go. Humberto, do you want to go to vtmerch.com? Oh, you're wearing it today. Good for you. By the way, there's nothing like wearing these shoes and you're sitting in a boardroom or in a conference room or anywhere at dinner and you put your feet like this and everybody sees it and they say, you got to be kidding me. Go all the way down. Remember, these are 100% made in Italy, 100%. 5 factories with the on-cloud foam on the bottom, the super foam technology on the bottom so it's comfortable and light when you wear it. And if you compare them to the Berluti, Ferragamo, Zegna's, Gucci's, the price difference is insane. So if you haven't placed an order or two, the list we get of people that are buying, I can't say the names until these people wear it. You would be amazed who's ordering these shoes for Christmas for themselves and their families. Go to vtmerch.com, place an order or two, one for yourself, one for somebody you love, or maybe your husband, someone else you got out there, so they can wear the FLB shoes. The white and navy blue is here. The sizes, if you're wondering what's already been out, size 13 sold out. For navy blue, they're not available. Size navy blue, oh my God. It just goes very quickly, okay, on what sizes are there. But go place your order. It'll tell you when it's going to be delivered. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.